So I want to update you on what's going on with this ongoing war. CENTCOM is sharing new declassified video of the B-1 bombers targeting Iran's missile capabilities. I mean, you see that they're one of 3 strategic bombers in the U.S. arsenal. The payload's about 75,000 pounds. There's really nothing it can't carry. And the missiles have laser joint point attack munitions, long-range cruise missiles. It has about 4 in the crew. Something else I want to show you is the notable civilian sites that were hit by Iran. Look at this. They're going to the Gulf states, and you're seeing some of the video now of the B-1 bomber. But notable civilian sites, look at where they've hit. Israel was expected, sadly, but in Bahrain, they're going after the Crown Plaza in Qatar, the residential areas. They're hitting towers over in Kuwait. And we know we had that friendly fire incident in Kuwait as well. And in Iraq, they hit the Erbil International Airport. And there were some German barracks in that region. So they've gotten the attention of our European allies that were reluctant, and European and the Gulf allies that were going to sit back. Now they all seemingly are more eager to get involved. Our next guest is a former B-2 stealth bomber pilot. Retired U.S. Air Force Brigadier General Rob Spaulding joins us now. General, always great to have you on. When we look at what we're bringing to the theater, the president says he's bringing more firepower starting today. Well, is this what he was talking about?
Well, it's definitely part of it. You know, I think what we can see now is the Iranian regime is in its death throes. It's like the last spasm of a fireworks. They're going to try to inflict as much damage as possible. Of course, they hit the AWS data center. You missed that one. And then also Europe. So they're trying to get whoever they can to bring pressure on Israel and the U.S. to stop.
So what we want to do is stop the targeting of these Gulf states, obviously, let alone making sure making sure that that the Strait of Hormuz stays open. But I want to go to the third wall if we can. This is what they have left in terms of missiles and rockets. It's estimated, this is the range. So they got 186 who are very short-range missiles. But they got 1,864-mile range missiles. They can hit a pretty wide swath still, about 2,500 each of the long-range and short-range and medium missiles. What's it going to take to get rid of that arsenal? Do we have to wait for them to shoot in order to destroy the launchers, or the things that we could do ahead of time?
You know, anytime you war game against mobile ballistic missiles, it's literally the hardest thing to kill. If you remember the Scud hunt during the first Iraq war, they're just really easy to hide and really move and shoot. And so that's going to be the hardest part, is to get those. I think the things that you have to do is focus on command and control, erasing the regime's ability to control those forces. And hopefully over time you put pressure enough so that these guys stop doing what they're doing. But it is going to be an issue for a while.
So, General, the one thing we are concerned about is missile defense and interceptors for our sake and for our Arab allies. They're using our stuff. They say the interceptors could run out in about a week at this current pace, and we're using expensive interceptors to take down in some cases, a $20,000 drone. That math doesn't add up.
Absolutely, and I think that's why this air campaign against finding these mobile ballistic missiles is so important, to keep pressure on them and to prevent from running out of munitions in the defense side of it. So it's important to get them while they're still on the ground.
Right.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis.